No, I didn't have to look this up. The band is called Bauhaus. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. I could be butchering it. I don't know, but I did look it up. This is a request from our patron Dan. We're gonna be listening to the track Bela Lugosi's Dead. It's from the album Press the Eject and Give Me the Tape. Came out 1982. It is considered British Gothic rock. It's a live album. So I'm guessing this is live. Live February 1982 at the Old Vic in London. It's about 9.5 minutes long. I don't know what I'm walking into here. This is my first time ever listening to them, so here we go. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate your support, my friend. And let's continue. If y'all aren't subscribed, help brother out. Click that icon right below my face. If you also leave a like and a comment, I'd really appreciate it. Watch it to the end. Oh my goodness. That's the one. That's what you gotta do. Alright, Bela Lugosi's Dead by Bauhaus. 3, 2, 1, go. And Bela was an actor. He was a horror He was like a horror actor, I think. He was a whore. Happy Halloween! Oh, All Hallows Eve if you're watching day premiere.
White on white, translucent black capes, back on the rack. Bela Lugosi's dead, the bats have left the bell tower. The victims have been bled, red velvet lines, the black box. Bela Lugosi's dead. Bela Lugosi's dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead.
guitar is so good.
Bela Lugosi is dead.
It's like the dark version of Joy Transmission.
Bela Lugosi is dead. Bela Lugosi is dead. Undead, undead, undead. Undead, undead, undead.
Oh, those sounds are crazy. Oh. Percussion's excellent. The drummer's steady, bro. Very spooky. What strange places this thing takes you. That bass, oh my god. This is live, bro. Oh. Wow. What is this drummer's name, bro? Kevin Haskins on drums. I'm guessing. I love how it ends just like it started. Kind of. I love it. Bro, he was steady that entire song, dude. Wow. Well, that was certainly an experience. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it had parts that were new wavy. Like in my head, there was parts that were a little more in the rock category, I feel like. And then there's a little bit of punk thrown in there. And then there's a lot of, I don't know if it'd be like darkness or edginess. You know what I mean? There was like a very sharp edge to that. And it, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain that song. Like, because it's not too complex, but it's not like plain and simple either. You know, like there's a lot going on, but there's not. It's so strange. And they were getting all those sounds and stuff, and it sounded like nails on a chalkboard, but with, like guitar strings in the beginning, bro. It's so it's very like disconcerting, unsettling, and just kind of throws you off at first, you know. And then you kind of get into the groove, and then you start to love it, you know. And that bass and the drums, like, so good, man. And like honestly, every instrument was steady this entire song. The guitar was, the drums were, the bass, even the vocals, man. The vocals were awesome. That's probably my favorite part of the whole song, other than the drummer just like basically staying in that pocket forever. It was those vocals from I guess RC, right? Peter Murphy on vocals, Daniel Ash on guitars, David J on bass, and Kevin Haskins on drums. They were an English rock band. The debut single was this song. It came out in 1979, but this was like a live version of it from 1981, I believe. So it was like 2 years later. Hopefully it's the same lineup. It's their debut single was 9.5 minutes long. I love it. It's considered gothic rock and dub. Interesting. There was a very nice contrast of like the electronic sort of feel. There were parts that were, you know, like the organ. This sounded like there's a synthesizer in there, but the instruments themselves are just like completely. I don't know. They felt like they were in a loop. You know what I mean? It was very cyclical. Everything kind of came to came to fruition, but it also came to a close. Like the way it began. It's very interesting. I feel like if you really like listen to this song more than once or twice, because you kind of get lost into that first listen, because you're just like, it's almost like you're on your edge of your seat in a way. You're waiting for something big to happen, but it never really comes to fruition. It just sort of does its thing and then it's over, you know? I don't know if this would be a song I'd revisit in the future, to be honest, but it was definitely a very interesting first listen, you know? It makes me intrigued to hear more by them, to see what else like they bring to the table, what else they do, because this is obviously a very good display of talent right here, and they've got a lot of creativity, you can tell. And I think Bela, wasn't he Dracula? I think so. If I'm remembering correctly, I think Bela was like the first Dracula. Maybe on film. I could be just making that, you know, out of my ass, but I don't know. I looked him up beforehand, and he what was it? Oh wait, I had it on this other thing. Not pronounced Bauhaus. I know. What was it? Bauhaus. He was just an actor. He was born in the late 1800s. He played a ton of horror roles, basically. I don't know exactly what this song is saying about him, though. Like, I feel like there's a deeper meaning that I'm not catching on to. Like, I'm not on this song's wavelength, to be honest. I think that's what it is. And I feel like they were saying a lot more than I'm catching. So maybe, like, on a second or third listen, I'd catch more. But that first listen, you're just kind of like, what the hell is going on, bro? Those sounds are very, very effective at like throwing you off and like, I don't know, kind of keeping you off like both feet, you know? But that rhythm and that groove that they just get that entire song, that is very, very good. And I would definitely be interested in hearing more. So thank you, Dan. That was a very interesting pick. Like I said, not my cup of tea, but it's still very cool. And I like it, and I'd be interested in hearing more. That's what it comes down to. I definitely would go with the vocals, and the drums is my favorite part. The percussion in general was great. This kind of electronica, I don't even know what you want to call it, like the undertow, because it wasn't too heavy, but it was there, you know? And I don't know exactly how they got those sounds. It might have been a synthesizer, could have been the guitar, I don't know. But they did it all live, and that's worth something, too, I think. That's pretty cool. So if you have any other tracks by them, leave it down below. There should be like a pinned comment. I'm brand new to this band, so forgive me if I got anything wrong. I don't know anything about them. This is my first listen, so I always have to give that disclaimer after the A Day in the Life video, oh, so many moons ago, when I called Paul John or John Paul. I don't even remember now. You know what I'm saying? But I made a mistake, and then that video went viral basically because of it. So maybe I should make more mistakes. Well, I already do, so that's fine. Whatever. No, I gotta get out of here. Bye bye.